episode 2 of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Hopefully my voice should be louder now that I turned down the volume of the game. So let's continue where we left off here. I know I rambled on a lot in the first episode, but this should go better. This should, hopefully. Hopefully. At least I know some people like my videos because I got feedback from 2 other YouTubers, so that's good. At least I know at least 2 people like my videos. I also checked out their channels, and their channels are pretty good too. So yeah, definitely they're better YouTubers. They're better commentators than me. Let's just better YouTubers than me, let's just say that. Alright, here we go. We are in the archives. And we have to find... You know what? I don't remember what the heck I have to find.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So I don't really remember what I have to find. I will figure it out eventually. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. And silver stuff on those things, or stone. Silver stone, I don't know what you are anymore. I've played this game how many times in a row and I still don't remember what the heck I'm supposed to find. But no. Okay. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garish. It's pointless, but whatever. Mr. Chair. Anything in here? What is that? Nope. What is that? So, I'm not sure if anyone has checked out my DeviantArt yet. But it'd be a good idea to check out my DeviantArt page, which I have linked in the first video, and I will have it linked again in this one. I'm gonna have it linked. I'm gonna have the links in every single video, in case you watch a later video and want to go check stuff out.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
And, I'll let you hear the notes and all that, and I read them. For anybody new to this game and doesn't know what's going on or anything like that, I feel like never played it before. If you've never ever played this game or heard of this game, then I let the notes just go. And I read them for the ones that don't have any commentary. But if you want to skip over the notes, just skip through the video. But just for those who would like to hear the notes, I give them the chance to listen. I really don't remember. I know we're supposed to make like an acid or something to get rid of the stuff to the refinery. I think is what we're supposed to, yeah. So we have to find stuff for that. Now remember here I remember in this area we hear the grunt. And the thing with me in these horror games, it doesn't matter how scary it is, if I'm under pressure and I have to run, I will freak out. I'm not kidding. I don't know why, but it doesn't even have to be scary. If something's chasing me and I have to run, like even if I'm playing a shooting game and I have to dodge all the bullets and try and, I'll just feel pressured, you know, and I'll panic. Literally. I'll just panic. So, I don't like that noise. I always hate that freaking noise. I never know if it's actually there, but whenever I hear that noise, I go the other way. I'm gonna take Mr. Chair with me. Let's go, Mr. Chair. I do like voices and all that for objects, but then I just feel stupid because I'm basically talking to myself. I do that enough already. So. There. So down this way. This is where we started, wasn't it? Yeah. I just went in a big circle. We have to go the other way. Alright, so take Mr. Chair with us. Now, it sounded it wasn't the grunt, that was the brute with the big sword arm, wasn't it? Yeah. Probably from up there. Alright, who spilled the ketchup? Jennifer? Did you spill the ketchup? Did you? You spilled the ketchup, didn't you? Alright, I don't know what to do here. I know what to do. Well, that worked. Who needs stones when you got a statue head? And I know here the light it gets really dark at times, doesn't it? Don't quite remember. Made the music starts playing.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Alright. I don't know how long this has been going.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
I know there is a part where you have to run through like a memory or whatever it is, and there's a stupid brute with the giant sword arm chasing you, and then it's like really, really freaking pressuring and crazy. Yeah, I don't like that part, but I can go through it later. I don't remember when it is.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, this is the part that I suck at because I can't hold them fast enough. And I keep forgetting which ones are the... Come on, where are you? There we go. sometimes I can just never. Sometimes I just can never hold that thing. Another thing I hate about this game is when random things fly out of the closet at you. I hate that. God dang jump scares, man. God dang jump scares. Hey, look at him. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. I hate when that happens. Oh, this door just opened. Alright, so I have to go... Is this the one that's locked? What's that key for? Wine cellar key. Alright, so I gotta go down to the wine cellar. So I have to go this way. That so much. I hate that noise. I hate that growling. I hate it. I hate it. Why do I do this to myself? Funny thing is, it's never there. You hear it, but it's not there. Alright, so now I gotta find the wine cellar. I hate that part too. I got lost in that part. It was fun. Please don't be in there. I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise one bit. Making a report. Alright, I don't know how long this has been going on, but I'll stop here when it loads. Hopefully soon. Alright. What is this stuff anyway? And why is it alive? Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. And we'll continue it next time on our way. In the next episode, we will find our way to the wine cellar. And do whatever we need to do. So, until then, I'll see you in the next episode of Amnesia or whatever I make, and I'll put all my links in the description again for you to check out my DeviantArt, my Facebook, Skype. I'll put my username and Skype up on there too, and my profile picture should be the same profile picture I have for my channel. But I don't know, so I'm gonna change it. If it's not, then it's a Black Veil Bride Set the World on Fire album cover. But I'm gonna change it, so don't worry about that. So I'll put my username up on there. And if you want to Skype me to ask questions or something, go ahead. can ask questions on the Facebook and even on DeviantArt too, and down in the comments below you can also do that. So yeah, I'll see you later, and goodbye.